Happy Wednesday, year one. Welcome to your maths lesson. Here is your starter. So I've got some symbols down here. Okay, what do these symbols mean? Have a quick chat. Can you think of any other vocabulary to describe those words? So press pause and off you go. Okay, that's right. This one is addition, which means add, plus, more, altogether, increase, and total sum. So if we're adding something towards it, giving it something else. So altogether, we increase the number, we make the number bigger. Okay, this symbol is what we're going to focus on today a bit more. And this is our subtraction symbol, which means subtract. Okay, decrease, so the number's getting smaller. Take away, take from, sorry, or take away. Fewer. Take away, like I said. Minus. The difference. And reduce. Okay, so all of those mean that the number is getting smaller if we're subtracting. Okay, so today we are going to subtract. Now it's a practical lesson, so there's going to be loads of stops within the lesson for you to have a go yourself, make your own questions up, but also I have put slides in, which mean you need to go into your house or wherever you are, go and get your resources ready. Okay, so it'll be a slide like this. It'll have a green tab hopefully at the top, and it will tell you what you need to do. Okay, so the idea is that this slide will be a bit of a movement break for you, so you can go grab something and then come back and be ready for your learning. So the first thing that you're going to need is a piece of paper or a whiteboard, and you're going to have to split it into columns like this. Then if you can, write first, then, and now across the top. That would be great. So press pause and off you go. Okay, so doing these questions, we're going to have something like this. So I'm going to work through the first one with you, the first couple with you, and then I'm going to let you go and do your own. So first I had 1, help me, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I write the number 5 in there. Then one frog jumped off the log. So 5 minus, subtract, take away, 1 equals, some of you might know this in your head already, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then I'm going to have to go at the monkey question here. So I've got the monkey, I'm going to count in 2. So see if you can help me. 2, 4, 6, 8. So first, the monkey had 8 bananas. Oh, that's a good 8. Okay, then the monkey ate, how many bananas did he eat? 1, 2, 3. He must have been hungry. 8 minus 3. How many bananas do we have left? We've got 2, 4, 5. 8 minus 3 equals 5. So hopefully you would have got something similar. So now it's your turn. You are going to make 5 of these questions yourself. Now, you might want to use counters that you've got in your house. You might want to use toys that are around the house. So you might want to have toy cars like we've done before. But what are we doing today? We are subtracting. So you need to remember to take them away before you get your answer. Okay, so press pause in a few seconds and then do at least 5 of these questions. And on your piece of paper, you will be able to just write them in the columns here. So now, next, then. Okay, and you can just write the number. You don't have to draw the pictures. You can just move your resources as applicable. Okay, so as and when you can. Okay, so press pause, off you go. Okay, good stuff. Okay, now is your chance to go and get some more resources. Okay, so you need, like we've been doing in the past, 10 of one thing, 10 of the other thing. Okay, you might want to use counters, Some people have been using Sweeties, whatever you have, you can use. Then it might be a good idea to use some plates for this. So you might have a white plate for your whole, and then you might be able to get a green, not green, that's definitely red, a red plate and a blue plate for your part, okay? And then what you can do is you can rearrange them to create your number sentence here, okay? So, and then you need 2 dices. If you haven't got a dice, don't worry, in the link, in the description below, I'll put you a link in for a virtual dice, and then you don't even need to use them. It just rolls the dice for you online, and it'll pop up with the number. I'll put a link in with that. Okay, so first things first, I've rolled my 2 dice. Okay, I've got 6 and 3. Let's draw another one here. Made a mistake. So let's draw another red one to represent the 6. Sorry. Okay, so I've got 6 on one dice represented in the red and 3 represented with the blue. So all together, I have 9 here. So I started with 9. Okay. Let me get my pen. 9 minus 3 equals, that circle should be blue, shouldn't it? Because it's 3 blue counters minus 3 equals the red. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to have 6 in here. Okay, so then you're going to fill in your whole part model, or put your things, your dice or your counters on the plates like we suggested. That's 6, sorry. 6 and 3. Okay, and then you need to create 9 minus 6 equals 3. Now remember, it's commutative, so it'll be the same, but you just need to flip some bits around. So 9 minus 3 equals 6. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to have a go at some questions like that yourself. Okay, I've done another one here. I've rolled the dice. I've got 12, so I'm going to put that in my whole part model straight away. So make sure I've got my 12 counters. And minus 6, and then I have 6 left. Okay, so you can do that by physically moving 6 away. 4, 5, 6. So I've done that by removing them, and now I just count the crows that are left. Okay, then you're going to write the number sentence as best you can, both ways round. But this way, it's always going to be the same because the numbers 6 and 6 are the same. They represent the same amount. Okay, so your turn now. Press pause, roll the dice, and see if you can do all 4 ways if you really want to stretch yourself. If you're struggling a little bit and you just want to do one at a time, that's absolutely fine. If you do one method like a number sentence, one method like a whole part model, and one method like the tens frame. So just have a play, maybe do at least 5 minutes of this, okay, and then come back to the video. Right, now we're going to move on to using our number lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow our success criteria. So this is what we've come up with in the past in school, and we did it the first week of home learning. So it says, number 1, circle the starting number. So we know that the starting number is 20. So I'm going to circle it here, and then I'm going to find it on my number line. There it is, right at the end, because it's a bigger number, so it's furthest away from 0. 12 minus 3. Okay, you're gonna minus 3 like that. So we're gonna do 3. Oh, bear with. We're gonna do 3 jumps. So it's our turn now. Let's have a go. So we've got 1 there. We've got 2 and 3. Let me just tidy that up a little bit. Quite hard with the computer. 1, 2. So can you see? Complete the jumps. 1, 2, 3. And then it says number 3, underline the answer. I'll just do a pen with that. I'm going to underline the answer. And then I need to write it down in my number sentence. Okay, so I wonder if you can have a go at that. Let's do one more together, shall we? So I need to circle my starting number. Okay, I'm going to circle it on my number line 2. Can't get hold of this little. Okay, I'm going to circle 9. Then I'm going to do my jumps. Okay, so how many jumps backwards do I need to do? That's right, I need to do 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to. I've got my 4 jumps. I'm going to do. Oops. One at a time, shall we? Oh no. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just double check I've done it right, because I've been in a bit of a pickle with the computer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I need to underline my answer, which is 5. And then I'm going to write it down there. Okay, so you are going to have a go at those yourself. So you roll your dice, you roll 2 dice to get your answer, to get your starting point. Then you need to roll 1 dice and then get your answer. So I want to see you using a number line. Remember, in the past I've said to write your number line out in a felt tip pen. Then when you have a go at it, you can just do it in pencil and you can reuse the number line lots instead of having to draw lots and lots of number lines out. So have a go at that, press pause. Okay. Wow, we have done so many types of questions. We've used a whole part model, we've used a number line, we've used tens frames, we've used number sentences. We've done so much. So today we've just been looking at subtraction, okay, and no specific technique, just recapping what it means to subtract, which way down the number line we need to go. We need to take numbers away, so our number is going to get smaller. Okay, so now we're going to move on to challenge X. So it might feel like you haven't had anything to do, but it's been a practical lesson and you should have spent at least 5 minutes on each of the different techniques or each of the different pauses that we did on the video. Okay, and then this is your challenge X if you feel up to it today. Some people might not, because home learning is tricky. So you might just think, okay, we've done enough today, and we'll just take a bit of a break. But this is your challenge X if you want to do it. So it says 14 plus 6 equals 20. Is that right? 10. Yep, that's right. Then they have done a subtraction based on that. So now they've got 20 minus 6 equals 14. They could have even written 20 minus 14 equals, can you finish my sentence for me? Equals 6. Okay, so what I want you to do is use your number bond knowledge to 20. So your answer is always going to be 20. You might want to get some resources out to help you. Okay, I want to see you use your number bond knowledge to try and make some more sentences like I just had. So I'm going to show you another one. So I'm going to change my tens frame down here. And let me just cover this up for us. Okay, I'm just going to cover that up so we don't get a bit distracted. So I'm going to change it, and I'm going to change it to 16. Okay, plus 4. Now I can check it's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And 16. I know this is 6 and that is 10. So that is 10 plus 6, which is 16. So that's all right. Okay, now what I want you to do is try and create the subtraction. So I've got 20 minus, okay, yep, you could do minus 4 equals 16. Okay, remember if you're using squared paper to put 1 digit in each box. So 20 minus 4 equals 16, or you could have 20 minus 16. That's not going to work, is it? Because I wouldn't be able to do it properly. Minus 16 equals 4. So this is really open-ended. You could do as many examples as you feel you could and just have a go at that. Okay, then your final thing is your fluency question. Now it says, okay, Annie thinks this picture here, the first, then, and next, represents 17 minus 17 equals 0. Tommy thinks 17 minus 0 equals 17. And Alex thinks 0 equals 7. 0 minus 17 equals 17. Who do you think is correct and why? I need some reasoning. So tell your adult or tell the screen. Press pause, off you go. Okay, so hopefully you think that Tommy is correct. Now, the reason I'm hoping you think that is because he started with 17 here. He's then taken away. Now, can you see any more cupcakes? No, there are 0 cupcakes here. So he's taken away nothing. And so there should be left over 17. Okay, so that is why he is correct. So the possible response, Tommy is correct because there were 17 cakes and now there are still 17 cakes because 0 of them were eaten. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed your maths lesson today and I will see you soon.